Not struggling with Shadow Ball as much as other characters maybe, but I could be wrong about that. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Shadow Ball might not be a problem because short up aerials are very good with Inklings, but also Inkling Dash is very good, so it'll be a bit of a mixed bag.
We'll see just Samidge coming in straight away with those back airs. Tantei just trying to feel him out at the moment, try to throw these Shadow Balls, see how Samidge reacts to this. So a nice forward throw there. See if Tantei can extend this advantage. Definitely got Samidge on the ropes already. Nice decent lead at the moment. Samidge just struggling to get back to neutral. There's always the threat of that Shadow Ball as well.
Yeah, it's so scary to try and deal with. You combine it with some of these double jump cancels and these movement mix-ups that Tantei's got going, and it can be really difficult to just find a way to pin him down.
Yeah, Samidge finally able to get back to neutral, able to rack on a bit of percent on Tantei here, but yeah, Tantei just coming at him with these Shadow Balls, trying to see how he'll react, trying to see how he'll play around these Shadow Balls so that he can punish accordingly. But yeah, Samidge trying to go for that roller, but not quite working out there.
Yeah, and you can see Tantei's game plan now that he's got the lead. He's kind of just charging those Shadow Balls, waiting for those reckless approaches, and Samidge has not been careful about approaching enough really at all. He's getting reversals a lot every time he goes and harasses Tantei into the corner, and that just leads to the kill in the end there.
Yeah, and this is classic Mewtwo, you'll see. Very bait and punish, very just trying to force you to approach, trying to force you to make these sort of bad decisions. Because when you are losing against Mewtwo, it is a pain to just try and get that lead back. So Tantei definitely taking advantage of that feeling of just almost hopelessness in a way, especially when it's gone down to the last stock already, and Tantei's only on 50%. What's Samidge gonna do now?
Yeah, just caught Samidge DIing in that down throw, and that's gonna be it, and got huge damage off every opening he's found. Tantei, he's just done a much better job of finding, more rewarding openings, more rewarding options. You can see it again. He's got Samidge sitting at 72, 84 now, just pinning him all the way into the corner. They still haven't found a way out.
But we'll see if Samidge can get some sort of, at least get the first stock, because I feel like even the first stock's just a nice confidence boost in order to play better, try and get the game back, or try to get the set back at least. Obviously, game one's not going to decide everything, but it's going to make great momentum for the next games, and Tantei kind of needs that in order to kind of just extend his pressure that he's putting on. But we'll see.
Yeah, Samidge just unable to convert off that roller there, and Tantei also unable to convert. Seeing a little bit of nerves come into play now. Tantei going for a hard read on the roll in, but Samidge does not bite, and denied by multi-hits, and that's going to be it. That's demoralizing. That's very demoralizing. To deal with that in that situation is it's never something that you expect. It's never something that you want to have somebody fall out of your multi-hits, but Tantei knows how that goes as well. You got a big net to work with, and
it happens with everyone. Obviously, it's very unfortunate, but I think just the worst thing in general is just starting a set and then getting free stops, because that can kind of just put a slump on your mentality already. So you kind of have to consider, you're kind of playing all these games in your head, like, is it me, is it the character, is it the matchup, what should I do differently? So Samidge kind of needs to break this sort of plan in his head in order to get back this set, because obviously it's not been a very good start for him, but we'll see how he's going to deal with things now. So he's sticking with the Inkling, going to Hollow Bastion this time, and we'll see if he has a different plan in order here.
The Inkling skin cow pick up, very important. Hollow Bastion, the ceiling is as low as PS2, but Samidge was unable to really take advantage of that last time. The one video he hit was just a bit too early. And the platform could come into play. It does make roller less of a threat or more of a threat depending on how you look at it. If you get the ink underneath that platform, you just kind of can't dash under it at any point, which can be a bit of a problem, especially if you're a floating character, you want to do, short barrels, that kind of thing.
Hello.
I know it's a
report to Station A, please.
I know it's a good stage for Inkling, but Mewtwo I think benefits quite well off this stage as well. Obviously with the ceilings being fairly low, you can kill off the top with up throw, up smash. Mewtwo does a lot of vertical killing, but let's not forget that he has numerous kill throws as well, so definitely not going to struggle in killing in that regard, and already proving that a whole stock ahead, and Samidge definitely needs to do something different here in order to get this game back.
Yeah, and you can see that Tantei's caught on to the timing of Samidge's aerials. A couple parries coming in. We saw that towards the end of the last game as well. Starting to mix it up a little bit now, but unable to take full advantage.
Yeah, Samidge just getting a bit desperate with these off-stage situations here. Not a bad spike by any means, but just you can tell that he just desperately wants this first stock off. And I think Tantei knows this and can just play the slow game and just rack on as much extra credit as he can. We'll see. Again, just anything can happen, especially when you're inkling. Just one roller can definitely make or break a game. But Samidge able... No! Even then, I thought that was definitely death from Mewtwo, but yeah.
The Booyah's coming in and just not killing just yet, even though Mewtwo is so light and so big. Samidge has really been unable to take full advantage. That's actually something we haven't seen too much, is Splash Shot. You'd think that'd be really good at controlling space against a character who can't really dash back. But we haven't really seen it. Of course, Splash Shot was buffed in the last ever patch of the game.
Okay, yeah, we see Samidge taking off the first stop there, but the Mewtwo was at 180%. So we'll see if, I don't know, Samidge can kind of get this game back. It's definitely not as bad as the first game, but a whole stop behind. If Samidge's going to do something, he needs to do it now, because Tantei's living forever. He's playing around all the aerials, like you say, and he's just able to just stand back and just let Samidge come to him.
Yeah, and he's doing such a good job of taking advantage how hard it is to kill as Inkling in this game. And again, the kind of spaced back air comes in and gets parried, and it's just getting more and more difficult for Samidge to find any kind of opening. Probably going to start doing a bit more tomahawks like that. Maybe got to try and find something a little bit more here. But looking at the last game, Tantei is very good at clutching these kind of situations out. You've just got to be careful, you've just got to be patient, and Samidge will eventually slip up.
Yeah, that was it. Tantei's just waiting for just, I don't know, an over-eager back air, some sort of approaching aerial, and Mewtwo being such a great bait and punisher can just take advantage of that. One quick down smash forward